This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 51, verse 8. Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. Howl for her, take balm for her pain. If so be, she may be healed. We would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her and let us go, everyone into his own country, for her judgment reaches onto heaven and is lifted up even to the skies. First off, before I get started, I want to thank Yahawashi, Yahawashi, for putting the spirit on me to do this lesson. And I want to give all honor, praise, and glory to Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Rakakadash. I want to give double honor to the apostles and the elders of GMS who teach and rule well, who taught me his truth. Salutation, you brothers and sisters that are out there listening and learning, fighting this good fight of faith. And salutation, my fellow brethren that are pushing this word in all truth and sincerity. To you all, I want to say shalom. And I hope and pray that this lesson be edifying to the elect. So this Babylon is truly through, man. You know, and this lesson was inspired by this video that the brother GMS Austere Man have posted. This Edomite, complaining about, how difficult it is to live here in Babylon, man. So indeed, all the Merryhearted are sighing, man. And the heathens are beginning to feel how, fucked up this country has been the whole time for the Israelites, man. So all praise to Yahawashi, man. These heathens are starting to feel it too, man. And that's how you know this place is almost out of here, man. So without further ado, let's play this clip real quick, and I'll get some more scriptures. And Lord willing, this is edifying once again to the elect. And it says, the name of this video is Happy Days Are Over, Through. So here we go.
When are things going to go back to where you can work and support your family without fucking stressing out? Seriously, my bills alone are $3,000 a month. I'm a single mom who receives fucking like $300 a month in child support for 2 kids. I can't do this anymore. I work every single day. I get maybe a day off. Sometimes, if I'm lucky, I'll get 2 fucking days off. I'm sick of it. I'm so sick of this. And I fucking forgot to pay my daughter's braces. And now I have to bring her in for them to remove them because I can't afford to pay it all off at once. I am so sick of this country. I'm so sick of how expensive everything fucking is. Something needs to happen. Where I live, rent is insane. A 2-bedroom is fucking $2,000. I can't go to the grocery store and get a week's worth of fucking groceries without spending $300, $400. Gas alone, almost $4 a gallon. I have to drive all over my town for my job because I clean houses. And I'm so sick of it. Something needs to be done. Something. These prices are insane. It's ridiculous. Nobody can fucking survive like this, especially if you're alone, you're single. You can't. Like, do I have to get a fucking roommate and rent out my son's room and move him in my room? Like, this country, it sucks. It sucks. I'm sick of it. And I'm tired. God, and I'm pissed.
Yep. And that's why this country is going to be utterly destroyed, man. And it's always been fucking whack, especially for the Israelites, But just a few years ago, you have women like her that was happy to be in damn Babylon, man, But, hey, the Lord is putting that heat on their asses, man. So let's get this, Isaiah 24:7. The new wine mourneth, the vine languisheth, all the Merryhearted do sigh, right? So, all these Edomites and these heathen, and even, 2/3 that were living it up, man, only a few years ago, they're starting to suffer, man. That heat's coming upon them, and now now they want to start getting angry and complaining about it. But when the rest of us jakes were going through it, the heathen they can care less, man. They can care less. They running around screaming, God loves America and all this bullshit. Now look at her, man. And people like her, complaining and shit. And we don't feel bad for no fucking heathens, you're going to get destroyed right along with this goddamn country. And then it says, 8th verse, the mirth of tabret ceaseth, the noise of them that rejoice endeth. The joy of the harp ceaseth. They shall not drink wine with a song. Strong drink shall be bitter to them that drink it. Right? That's what's going on, man. The city of confusion, Babylon, is broken down. Every house is shut up, that no man may come in. There is a crying for wine in the streets. All joy is darkened. The mirth of the land is gone, man. So, hey, Babylon's through, man. So let's get some little. I got an article I came across. A couple articles I came across, just showing what's going on with these heathen, man, in Babylon. These Babylonians, man. So this is from Zero Hedge. It is says time paying their big credit card bills. Oh, excuse me. More Americans are having a hard time paying their big credit card bills. Published today, August 25th, 2023, the hopeful year that all these prophecies shall be fulfilled, as coined by the beloved Apostle Tahar. And it reads, since price inflation took off in the wake of the demic era stimulus, Americans have blown through their savings and run up their credit cards to make ends meet. Now they're starting to have a hard time paying those credit card bills. So that little nest egg has ran out, man. It says the number of Americans rolling credit card debt from month to month is now higher than the number of people paying their bills in full for the first time ever. Americans are buried under more than $1 trillion in credit card debt. Damn. Credit card debt balances increased by $45 billion between April and June alone. Damn. So yeah, so most of these Edomites and other heathen, and even some Jakes that appear to we might ask yourself, how the fuck are they able to still eat out, and how are they able to do this? They're living off fucking credit, man. And now that shit is adding up, man. So soon, you ain't gonna be seeing these damn. And I've already personally seen it. There's this vegan place that pretty much Edomites go to. They're shutting down. So that just shows you what time we're in, man. Because there's not as many people going in there as pre-demic time, man. So these heathen are starting to suffer too, man. It says, meanwhile, credit card interest rates have climbed to 20.6%, with both balances and interest expenses rising. More and more people are struggling to pay bills. According to a J.D. Power survey, 51%, more than half, of U.S. credit card holders now carry revolving debt. To put that into perspective, from 2018 to 2022, the percentage of those rolling over balances ranged from 40% to 50%. The average balance on a credit card was $2,573 in June. That represents a 6.5% increase from a year ago. It says, what we have not seen in the past is there are more revolvers than transactors. J.D. Power Managing Director of Payments Intelligence John Cabell told Yahoo Finance. It's inflation, it's savings dwindling. We're also seeing rising interest rates, which makes it harder to pay off that balance because it's getting bigger, right? Circling the drain, man. The rising number of delinquent accounts also indicates people are having a hard time keeping up with credit card payments. The number of accounts past due by one cycle has increased 42.6% over the last 2 years. It's damn near double. Delinquencies have crept up to the highest level since 2017. The demic era savings cushions are gone, the economy is shaky, and customers are leaning more heavily than ever on their credit cards to cover day-to-day expenses. Cabell said, consumers are using their cards for a lot of everyday purchases. Grocery shopping is the lead purchase type that consumers say they are making. Hey man, this place is almost out of here, yo. All praise to Yahawashi, and these heathen are feeling it, man. It says there is some indication we may be close to that. Let me see. This raises an important question. What happens when consumers max out their credit cards? Right. Exactly. There is some indication that we may be close to that point. In June, credit card spending suddenly fell off a cliff according to the latest Federal Reserve data. Revolving credit, primarily reflecting credit card debt, shrank by 600 million in June, a negative 0.6 decrease. The big drop in credit card spending isn't good news for the U.S. economy. An ING economist called declining credit card spending a troubling sign, given that consumer spending makes up 2/3 of the U.S. economy. With savings exhausted and credit cards maxed out, consumers have little choice but to stop spending. Right. So, and what happens when they can't use their credit card and they still ain't getting no money coming in? They still have to pay their rent. They still have to, pay their car insurance, pay for gas. Right. That means they're going to have to be making these decisions, and eventually the homelessness is going to continue to go up because people won't be able to pay their rent or their mortgage. Hey, this place is out of here, man. So let's get let me see. I got this other one too. This is Ecclesiastes. Let me see. 12:3. In the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, and the strong men shall bow themselves, and the grinders cease because they are few. Right. So this next article I'm going to go into talks about the jobs. There's fewer and fewer jobs. So you got the price of everything going through the damn roof. People maxing out their credit cards, so they can't afford for regular things. And at the same time, there are fewer and fewer jobs for people to even work at all. And it says, and the grinders cease because they are few, and those that look out the windows be darkened, because most people are not seeing no future here in Babylon, because there is no future here in Babylon. This place is going to be utterly destroyed from sea to shining sea by the nuclear missiles, man, and the lasers from the chariots, man. Thus saith the Bible. And the doors shall be shut in the streets when the sound of grinding is low, and he shall rise up at the voice of the bird, right, early in the morning, and all the daughters of music shall be brought low. Right. So this place there's no jobs. People are going to wake up early in the morning to find a job, but they're not going to be able to find jobs because there's less and less jobs, because they're given all the, even like these simple jobs that, simple labor jobs, like McDonald's and Burger King and, Stop and Shop and shit like that, grocery store jobs. They have more and more people are using the kiosks. So that means less jobs for the people, and it just goes assembly jobs, here in Massachusetts, years ago, they got rid of all the people that were working the tolls, and they just have cameras, so that as AI and technology continues to move forward, the people are less and less needed, which means, less and less jobs. Let's get this. This is from Zero Hedge as well. Unemployment claims by state look recessionary. This was published also today. With soft landing talk rife, it's a good time to focus on the data still pointing to a recession beginning very soon. Stocks and bonds are not pricing an imminent or near-term recession. One of these data points is the percentage of states whose unemployment claims are rising sharply on an annual basis. The chart below shows this percentage for this year, the black line, and the median of this percentage over recessions back to 1990, the brown line. Right, so you can see the black line is creeping up. As can be seen, the current path is consistent with a recession in the near future. The standard caveat applies that this is just one indicator, but its extra utility is that it measures what is going on at sub-national level and captures the pervasive nature of recessions, in that they are widespread both by sector and geographically. The indicator also captures the regime shift nature of recessions, with economies moving abruptly from non-recessionary to recessionary states. Everything looks fine until it doesn't. Yeah, straight, quick and straight to the point, man. Hey, so man, Babylon is fucking out of here. These people are beginning to suffer, you know, and it's because of all well, let's get it. Their evil doings, man, that they have done to the children of Israel. And this is Isaiah 47, and the headline says, "Lament for Babylon." It says, "Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon," right? America. "Sit on the ground, there is no throne, O daughter of the Chaldeans, for thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate. Take the millstones and grind mill, uncover the locks, make bare the leg, uncover the thigh, pass over the rivers. Thy nakedness shall be uncovered, yea, thy shame shall be seen. I will take vengeance, and I will not meet thee as a man." So all of this, wickedness that Babylon, aka America, has been doing is coming to light, man. From the all the wicked shit that Biden, his son being a damn crackhead, being found at the White House, all this shit going on with Trump, all this information coming out about these wars were just meant to, get the resources and everything. So these other nations are becoming mad, because they're finding out how evil and corrupt and wicked these Babylon truly is, and this is their shame coming upon this place, man. It says, as for our Redeemer, the Lord Yahawah of hosts is his name, the Holy One of Israel. Sit thou silent and get thee into darkness, O daughter of the Chaldeans, for thou shalt no more be called the Lady of Kingdoms, right? This place was, referred to as the land, where the streets were paved with gold, man. Once upon a time, when people can come here and, they can have a good life, white picket fence, a son, a daughter, a wife, a cat, a dog, a boat. Those days are long over, man. Those days are long over. As the woman in the video was saying, man, this place is through. I was wroth with my people, right? This is the Lord saying he was angry with his people, the Israelites. I have polluted my inheritance and given them into thine hand. And thou didst show them no mercy. We have been shown no mercy in this fucking land right here, Babylon, aka America, man. This is why we're hastening the day where this place goes down, man. We're hastening the coming of the Lord. This place is always, as Apostle Gabar always goes into, America goes into bitter, man. This has absolutely been a bitter captivity for the Israelites, man. And now it's starting to become bitter for the rest of these goddamn Babylonians, these heathens, man. I was wroth with my people, I have polluted my inheritance and given them into thine hand. Thou didst show them no mercy. Upon the ancient hast thou very heavily laid thy yoke. And thou saidest, I shall be a lady forever, so that thou didst not lay these things to thy heart, neither didst remember the latter end of it. Right? So these devils thought that they, as the scriptures say, they think that their kingdom shall continue forever. They named the lands after their own names, roughly paraphrasing. So they didn't consider the latter end. They thought that they were going to be able to do all this fucked up shit that they have done and continue to do to the apple of the Lord's eye, and thought they were going to skip off into the sunset and nothing was going to happen to them. They didn't consider the latter end, man. It says, therefore, hear now this, thou that art given to pleasure, right? Because that's exactly how this, the scriptures say, them that go on to them that dwelleth without care. I think it's in Ezekiel. But this destruction is going to come upon these people that just, dwell without care in the land without gates and whatnot. I forget, roughly paraphrasing. But this place, the people dwelleth without care, Therefore hear now this, thou that art given to pleasures, that dwellest carelessly, that sayest in thy heart, I am, and none else beside me, I shall not sit as a widow, neither shall I see the loss of children. And this is what a lot of these devils say, man, especially in particular the elites, you know. But the Lord, what does the Lord say? But these two things shall come to thee in a moment, in one day, right? The Lord said he's coming as a thief in the night, you know. So and it's only gonna take him 1 hour to destroy this bitch, man. Says, but these two things shall come to thee in a moment, in one day, the loss of children and widowhood, they shall come upon thee in their perfection, for the multitude of thy sorceries and for the great abundance of thine enchantments, man. So for all the evil shit that you devils have done, this is why all these evils are going to come upon you heathens, you Edomites, you so-called white people, and the rest of you heathens, and Babylon as a whole, man. For thou hast trusted in thy wickedness, thou hast said, none seeth me. Right? They think, like the scriptures say, because sentence against an evil work isn't executed speedily, the heart of the wicked is fully persuaded in them to do evil, roughly paraphrasing. So they think that the Lord didn't see him, that the Lord forgot or something. You know? It says, thy wisdom and thy knowledge, it hath perverted thee. And thou hast said in thine heart, I am, and none else beside me. And this is what the elites, they think they got that God complex, man. They think that they somehow think that they got away with something, man. That the Lord doesn't see him. The scriptures say that the eyes of the Lord are 10,000 times brighter than the sun. His eyes are in every place, man. You know, beholding the evil and the good. There's nothing that you can keep from Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, you goddamn devils. And that's why you're going to pay for this, man. Therefore, shall evil come upon thee, thou shalt not know from whence it riseth, and mischief shall fall upon thee, thou shalt not be able to put it off, and desolation shall come upon thee suddenly, which thou shalt not know. You know, so you devils are through, man. Babylon's through. You devils are through. You know, all praise the Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi for that, man. You know, so yeah, you know, I just want to do a quick hit. You know, put some information out there for you brothers and sisters out there, you know, and our enemies are falling right before our very eyes, man. Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi is dismantling this place brick by brick, man. And these Edomites and these heathens are beginning to squirm, man. You know. So yeah, I hope and pray that this lesson was edifying to the elect. In closing, I want to thank Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi once again for putting the spirit on me to do this lesson. And I want to give all honor, praise, and glory to Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham Rakal. I want to give double honor to the apostles and the elders of GMS who teach and rule well, who taught me the truth. Salutations, you brothers and sisters that are out there listening and learning. Fighting this good fight of faith. Keep fighting, keep striving, keep pushing. We're almost out of this bitch. And salutations, my fellow brethren that are pushing this word in all truth and sincerity. To y'all, I want to say shalom. I want to say DTA, Abad Babal, and Kwam Yasharallah. Hey, shalom. To the next one.